So I woke up with vertigo this morning. Never a fun experience. But I have my iTOVi with me. What is my iTOVi? It's this little hand scanner. Put your thumb here and your fingers there, and it scans your body to see what is the frequencies happening in my body and what frequencies with essential oils will help me. And so I am actually done doing the scan, and the report said I needed On Guard, frankincense, motivate, rosemary, supermint, RX, and lavender, because I went for 7 items. I want 7. I like the number 7, and I figure 7 essential oils is going to knock this thing in the butt, and usually it does. And interestingly enough, 3 of these oils is for my brain. So who knew, right? Anyway, I just finished doing my On Guard. Now I'm going to do my Motivate. Motivate is one of my favorite essential oils from doTERRA. I have a fun story about it because one day I was just getting to know Motivate, and I put some on my hands, smelled it, and immediately my brain just went bing! And yes, this is one of the brain oils. I had misplaced my keys. I wasn't using the Motivate to find my keys. I was just using the Motivate because I was trying to experience the Motivate energy, right? This thing, when I did that, immediately I remembered where my keys were, and I wasn't even at that moment looking for them. I love these oils. Anyway, kind of a funny story, right? So I'm just going to put this back here at the occiput area. Also, that's for my brain, because this is one of those brain oils. And I put some all over my hands. This has wild orange in it. All kinds of wonderful things. Let's see. It's a blend, and it has basil. I can't read that very good. It's so small. Anyway, it's got some lovely ones. Basil, Melissa, which is a very lemony oil. Has rosemary. Just a vanilla, one of my favorites. Anyway, it's all in my hand. I warm it up. Oh, that smells so good. So I'm working on resolving vertigo this morning and the migraine that it gives me. I start with my essential oils first, because it usually resolves the problem for me within a matter of minutes, really. Now I'm going to put on the frankincense. This is all about empowerment. I love frankincense anyway. It's really good for you on so many levels. On the cellular level too. Did you know you can take a drop of this under your tongue because it's pure and safe? doTERRA brand, my favorite. I wouldn't put any other brand in my mouth though, or internally, because I trust doTERRA's strict testing and purity of oils. And they've done the research for me, and they've let me know pretty much which ones are safe and which ones aren't. So this is me taking care of this in the most natural way that I know possible. Because I really don't like having to take meclizine. If I had the choice, I'd rather do this than meclizine, right? Meclizine doesn't always do the trick for me. Now I'm going to put some rosemary in. For me, rosemary or these essential oils actually, they work faster for effect. Ooh. Now, you see, this one is another brain oil. Use rosemary when you want to study something. If you're going to study a subject, have rosemary either diffusing around you or put some on your hands and breathe it in, and then start your educational process in what you're studying. I promise you, this will help your brain. And in fact, it can help you with long drives too, to stay alert. So I have a little pilot diffuser that I carry around in my car, and this is good for that. So you can be diffusing it while you drive. I think it's a wonderful way to do it. And my favorite here is Supermint. Supermint has a blend of 3 different mints in it. It has spearmint, peppermint, let me look at that. Oh, it has bergamot mint, and I think that's it. Spearmint, bergamot mint. Oh, it has Japanese mint as well. So those are the 3 blends. I thought it had peppermint, but not. Oh, yes, it does. 4 blends. 4 different mints in this, and I love it because mint is highly effective for the brain, activating the high beta brain waves. Also just amazing if you've got a headache, which I do, rub it in your scalp. Let your head experience that minty freshness. And it lifts your mood. So if you're feeling down or, you know, just kind of the blahs or whatever, mint is wonderful. But be careful around your eyes because you don't want the mint in your eyes. It'll burn. So I wouldn't put it right here. A lot of people do because they're temple headaches. But what I do is I go back a little ways right here and I'll rub it in here. Because my skin tends to sweat a little bit, and I don't want that oil to go into my eyes. Just saying. Okay. So, Air X. Ugh, this stuff is amazing. You can drink this stuff, y'all. Air X is meant to clear the air. It's meant to assist with even your airways. But did you know you can also drink it because it has, it's a oil supplement. And when doTERRA puts that supplement fact there, you know that this can be used internally. If it doesn't have that on there, then I recommend that you don't use it internally. So, and all of the oils that I've got here in front of me have the supplement fact on it, except for the Motivate. The Motivate is not a supplement that you would take internally. So that's the only one. Alright, so let's get into this. This Air X tastes good too. I love it. It has limonene in it, and limonene is like from the lemon essential oil. And lemon, we know, pure, is safe to ingest. And I love it for what it does for my gut and my gut health. Air X. Lovely stuff. See, it has in it, let me tell you what the blend is. It is a blend of Litsea fruit, tangerine peel, grapefruit peel, frankincense resin, and cardamom seed, all of which are safe to ingest. And it actually tastes good in your water. I really do like it. And now for my lavender, to calm my nervous system, right? Lavender is great for that. Some people are highly allergic to lavender. I have a friend who cannot be around lavender. So be careful with these essential oils. If you have any known allergies to certain plants, just, you know, don't use those ones. But I'm not allergic. And I absolutely adore lavender and frankincense and all the different oils, but I love lavender and its sweet smell. Its calming effect on me. So there you have it. That is how I manage my vertigo, or I begin the process of. And if this doesn't cut the mustard, and it usually does. If it doesn't, though, I have other strategies. One of which I don't like doing, so I always start with the essential oils, because let's face it, nobody wants extra pain, right, in their life. They're trying to avoid the pain. But sometimes, if it's severe enough, I need to do what is known as the cantilever positioning of my body from left to right, back and forth, to move the crystallines in my ear. But usually this settles things down. I don't know what the science is behind it or why it does it. I just know that I've experimented with it and it works. So I'm going with what works. So I'm trying this, starting here, in the hopes that I don't have to do the cantilever thing, because that, my friends, is putting me into the state of absolute vertigo, which I don't want to do. Right now, I'm limiting all of my movements, small movements, until I see this in fact work. If it doesn't work, that's when I'll go for that. Yuck. Don't want to do that. But this is where I start. All right. Enjoy your day.